Hi Foxes and welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany from Shop Foxborough. I'm Shop Foxborough on Poshmark, Instagram, Etsy, and here on YouTube. And I am back today with a update on the pallet that I purchased from B&G Trading. I do have a playlist about the whole process of buying this pallet. So if that kind of content interests you when you're done watching this video, you can go back and kind of see like what it was like to buy it and get it delivered and my first impressions. But today I have a sales update video and just where I am with the whole process of actually getting through the pallet. So if that sounds interesting to you, do make sure to stay tuned and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me just say I'm sorry about my voice. As soon as I finished my holiday collection, I got sick. My youngest son randomly got a cold from somewhere, we don't know where, and then spread it to me and his brother. So we're all fighting that. So at this point with my palette, I have been through the whole palette to see what I have. And I'm gonna say the large majority of the brands that were in the palette were Stitch Fix brands. So I may have gotten like a one-off piece by Madewell or Driftwood or Gal Meets Glam, but I got the majority of pieces Stitch Fix house brands. So things like Pink, 41 Hawthorne, Market and Spruce, and a few other Stitch Fix house brands. So I've been through everything and I've sorted it out. I can say that I did expect to get a few more of the outside brands that Stitch Fix sells instead of so much of their house brand. In the end, I think that the Stitch Fix house brands do have a following, and for the most part, a lot of them are pretty nice quality. So after I sorted through the jeans and did some of that, I really focused on sweaters and knits for the fall and the winter. And I think that that was a good decision just because it was seasonally appropriate. And then I kind of did a little bit with dresses. I haven't listed all the dresses that I have, and I haven't listed any of the blazers that I have. So those are my next projects. And then a lot of the like lightweight tops that I don't think are gonna make that much money, I'm actually saving a little bit to get me through until kind of like spring. Because with the way that the pandemic is going and the big spikes that we're seeing around here, I'm not really interested in going out thrifting right now. So of the items that I have listed, and like I said in my first video, this wasn't some project that I was going to try and plow through and list as fast as possible. I was really going to take my time with it, try and get the most money out of these pieces that I can, and so I have not listed a ton of the palette. I would say that I have probably listed about a quarter of the palette, maybe a little bit more than that. So of the things that I've listed, I have sold 25 of them, and the net sales, so what Poshmark has deposited in my account from those sales, is $600.51, and then my average sale price on those 25 items is $24.02. So I'm getting a pretty decent average sale price for the items. I think that there is a lot of variance. Some of the dresses are going really high and some of the tops are a little bit lower, like in that $20, $18 like net profit range. And then I paid like $5.50 per item. So just averaging it out and saying $6 per item, that's more than safe. My profit on those 25 pieces was $450. My goal when I list any of the pieces from this box, even if they are just like a tank top or something like that, is to make $10 on the item. So to have a $16 net profit so that when I take out my cost of goods, the whole process that I am doing is still worth, you know, $10 to me of my time. So that is kind of what I'm shooting for when people are sending me offers. I have been pretty lenient about accepting offers that are a little bit lower than maybe I normally would, because I know how much I have to get through, and I'm willing to kind of like negotiate and work through some of the quantity that I have. So unsold, I have 105 items listed. The net, or the value of those as listed on Poshmark, is $4,656. Some of them are multiple quantity pieces, so they might have like 8 dresses listed under one item, and that is gonna be a part of that total. But I would say probably I can expect to make, if I sell through all of it, about 30 to 40% less than that listed price. And that is on 105 items. The average listing price of those 105 items is $44, so I am listing things a little bit on the higher side to make sure that I can, you know, take offers and have room to negotiate. And then obviously some of the things that I've listed, I've tried to get like the more valuable stuff out there first. And now we're going to go into a little bit of like popularity. So I have accumulated 673 likes on the available items. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you which items are the most popular that I've listed so far. So the most popular listing has 44 likes, and it is this pink cardigan. That's Pink is the name of the brand, but it's a cardigan. It is green and like kind of long, and it has pockets, and it's just kind of like perfect for fall, winter, and so that one's been very popular. Next up is these driftwood jeans. They are a larger size. Those have 31 likes. Then this Mason and Bell midi dress has 26 likes, sorry. The Max Studio ruffled dress, this has 24 likes. And then tied for the next place down, 5th place, is this 41 Hawthorne black wrap style dress that I have in multiple sizes. I have already sold, I think, 2 or 3 of them, but I got a bunch of them in the pallet. And then this Love Ellie cardigan, it's like this really pretty like peach pointel cardigan, and those both have 22 likes on them. So that is it for this video. I hope it was somewhat helpful for you, just as like where I'm at in the whole process. I know that I haven't made a ton of my initial investment back, but that is okay. I still have a ton of inventory, and the average sale price that I'm getting is right on par or above where I want it to be, so I'm very happy with that. The value of the inventory that I have listed from this palette is very good. So I'm confident that it is a smart investment and it was a good buy. It's just that it's going to take me time to get through it and to get that initial investment back, but I'm okay with that. I think that by taking my time and really taking good pictures and putting the items out there in the best light, that's how I'm going to be able to get the biggest return on my investment. And because of the whole situation in the world right now, I have that time to just kind of like sit on these items. I have the space, so it's okay with me if they take a little bit longer to sell, and if I take a little bit longer to get them listed to make my money back. That's okay. So I just wanted to get this out there in the world and add it to my palette buying playlist. So my next update is probably going to be, I'm going to estimate like a 1-year update. I'll probably go through and then update you on everything that has sold, whether or not I've made my money back, if my opinion of the palette has changed. And then you'll kind of have like, 1 year after you order a palette, you should pretty much be like through it and process it, and you should have earned your money back by then. So, we'll see how that goes. And that's when you can expect the next update would be next year. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. However, if you ask me a question that I have already answered in one of my other videos, I am just going to direct you to watch those videos, because I do have 2 kids. They're both sick and I don't have a ton of time. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that I will see you for my next video. Bye.